What's happening, YouTube? Simulation Junkie back with a nice little haul to share with everybody here. I'm going to try to remember how much I paid for everything, but it's been, I think, 3 weeks since my last pickup, and a lot of this stuff I picked up a little here, a little there, mostly Goodwill and flea markets. So let's start off with, actually, the first pickup we had was a number 88 Dale Jarrett Ford Taurus UPS, and paid $1. And this was at an estate sale. It is open, but all the pieces are intact. Never attempted to be put together by anybody. So this looks like this is going to be a little winter project for me. So now's the time to stock up on these bad boys. There we have it. Alright, let's start with the die cast first. Number one, all of these die casts right here were picked up at the same flea market stand, and they were all 50 cents each. And this one right here, this was 50 cents also. This was at a different stand, but we'll get to that in a second. Car of Tomorrow, Hall of Fame edition, the Richard Petty model. Not necessarily, I'm not sure if this one's going to go in my 43 collection, but I may use this for something later on, and I'll explain what I'm talking about later on in the video. One of my favorite paint schemes, and it's still a bummer that Dale Jr. is not running Budweiser anymore, but this particular paint scheme is really hot. I don't know if my camera is doing it any justice, but it's kind of like an electric candy apple red, really sharp for Casey Kane. Very nice Darrell Waltrip number 11 Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, it's missing a wheel, just a tire up front. A really nice rendition of his number 11, Give Me a Dew. Ryan Newman, when he was the Rocket Man, number 12, the Alltel Sony Fuega, rookie stripes in the back, rubber tires. Looks like it was never even touched. Really nice car, number 12. Kyle Busch and his number 18 Snickers. Car of Tomorrow. Well, he did a lot of damage in this car, didn't he? You just knew he was going to be a superstar back then. Number 24, Jeff Gordon, Nicorette car. I like how they utilize the paint scheme in this particular model right here. How they kept the flames but just added the green and yellow. And then number 40, I believe this is a race, nope, Johnny Lightning. Johnny Lightning, number 40. Part of Petty Enterprises. Hood opens sometimes. Real rubber tires. Really nice car, got good weight to it. The scale seems a little off though. And then I finally found this 43 Lance replica car. This was made by Racing Champions, and they made a bunch of them. I know they made Bill Elliott, Terry Labonte, it says here, Jeff Burton, but we gotta crack this open. Look at that. 43. Now this was a fictional car, obviously, but they did run the 43 Lance orange paint scheme. I believe it was in the Busch series at the time. Car doesn't really feel that great. It feels kind of chintzy, actually, plasticky, but will definitely look good on the 43 shelf. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Been picking up a lot of PlayStation 1 motorsport games, guys. These don't really pop up too often in my area, and for some reason the Goodwill and the flea markets have been loaded with them. I believe I paid $1 for this one. This was at the flea market, Rallycross, and this is actually made by Sony. Really nice condition. A few little cracks right here, but the disc is really good and complete. This was actually picked up by the same booth at the flea market for $1 also. Need for Speed V-Rally, made by EA Sports or Electronic Arts. It's pretty funny to find this one. This one I paid $2 for at the flea market. Never ever saw this one out in the wild, or actually never even saw this one on YouTube or anywhere else. Sports Car GT, made by EA Sports. So we'll have to try this one out. Over 40 cars and teams included. Let's check that out. The Need for Speed 2. I believe I'm only missing one Need for Speed now on the PlayStation 1. I'll have to double check that. This one right here was $1 also. And another copy of Gran Turismo 2. This was also $1. Complete. You can tell there's a little bit of water damage here in the on the cover, but we'll see. Maybe I'll keep this one. This one has a little funny story to it. I found this at the flea market, and I passed on it one day. They wanted $6 for it, and maybe 3 weeks later, I walked by the same booth, and I dug it out, and I asked them, and this time they asked for $5. I counted with 3, and they accepted it. It is complete, in working condition. You really don't find these games for the PSP too often, especially motorsport games, especially at the flea markets. So whenever you find one of these, I try and pick them up. Dirt 3, I already have it for the PS3, but I found it at my Goodwill for $3.99. It's really nice shape, so I decided to pick it up. Maybe somebody here wants to trade for it, or somebody needs it for their collection. Hit me up in the comments, let me know. And I also found this at the Goodwill. I paid $2.99 for this one. It is not complete. It's missing the instruction manual. But those of you that don't know, it's kind of hard to find. It's obviously only on Xbox, but it is Volvo for life, Drive for life, and from what I was able to find out, you could only get this at Volvo dealerships. And I guess you had to test drive a car and they would give it to you. It probably sucks, but it's still good for the collection. This one I'm a little bummed at. Similar story to the WRC World Rally game. A few weeks ago I saw somebody trying to sell this at the flea market, and they were asking $10, and I was a little hesitant because there was a slight scratch on the bottom of the disc, and they wouldn't budge on the price. So I was assuming, you never assume, I was assuming that it worked. Well, a few weeks later, I saw the same guy, and I offered him $4, and he accepted it, and I should have known better, but will not download. I guess that scratch is significant enough, so I'm going to try to get it resurfaced. If anybody has any success with getting discs resurfaced, let me know, because I would definitely like to save this one for the collection. F1 2015. So there you have it, guys. Some nice pickups. Before I forget, I want to show this one. This one is a sealed copy of Matt Hoffman's Bikes Testimony. It's a special DVD edition with bonus sections, and it says it also works on the original Xbox and PlayStation 2 compatible. So I'm not sure if it has a demo of one of his games or not. But big Matt Hoffman fan from back in the late 80s, early 90s, and looking forward to this one. Looks pretty good. So there you have it. Be on the lookout for some more videos. I know we're in the summertime mode now, so I should be able to upload some more. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe always, and God bless. Peace out.